of you not here, so you can have an idea of what you're supposed to be doing. For the immune project, you can pick one of these 4 things to do. You could make a game, you could make a children's story, you can do a project on an autoimmune disease. Make sure that you know what an autoimmune disease is and that you are picking an actual disease that is autoimmune, which you'll be telling me what you want to do before anyway, and I'll let you know about that. Or you can do a project over COVID. One of these 4 things, I just figured some people, they like to do game type stuff, or I don't know, I've seen kids want to do a children's story. Whatever you want to do, whatever you think would be great or best for you. So if you're making the game, or if you notice on all 4 of these, the first bullet point is connecting the concept of cell communication to the functioning immune system, right? Our immune system does not function if our cells are not talking, like I say talking in quotes, if they're not communicating with each other, usually through interleukin-1, that IL-1. We learned about that in Why You Feel Crummy When You're Sick, that article we had right before Christmas, and it was in the notes. All right, so if you're doing the making of the game, you need to make sure that instructions are present, that you are telling me how to play that game, the goal of the game, and every little thing I need to know about the game for like how it's workings. You need the pieces and a board if needed, maybe you don't need a board, are made and explained. So you cannot just tell me like here's a T-cell piece and you don't give me an explanation what that does or what it is. All right, you got to tell me what it is. It has to be realistic of the immune system, so it needs to be real. Like you can't tell me, oh, the T-cell's now going to, I have no idea. You can't say that it's the one that's sending the message because it's not. All right, so it needs to be true to what it does in our immune system. It's not the messenger, so you can't be like, oh, this one's going to be the messenger. It has to be about the immune system, and the game and concept, it all makes sense and it all flows and works well together. And you can see the total number of points you can get for each one. Now, if you want to make a children's story, once again, we got to know that the cells are communicating, which that would be easy to do in a story. For kids, it's going to be a kindergarten to 3rd grade level. I'm hoping for younger kids if you're going to do this. So it would be about 15 to 20 pages. That's what's normal for that age group. And another normal is about 100 to 500 words. Remember, you've got to really, I don't want to say dumb it down, but you really need to simplify this for younger kids. So not a lot of words. I know with Emerson's book, she may have a page that has 3 to 5 words on it, and then the next page may have 2 sentences. It just depends. Now, I know that some of these go up, when I was researching it online, they go up beyond 500, but I think that's a good starting point. Make sure it is for a child. The main focus is science, your immune system, and it must involve the immune system. All right, so for the autoimmune project, once again, you guys show me how the cells are communicating. So you're going to pick a disease and discuss the history, what it is, the prevalence, the symptoms. Now, this is all on an autoimmune condition. There are so many of them out there, but an autoimmune condition is not from a virus or a bacteria. That is your own immune system attacking itself. Now, it may be caused by a bacteria or a virus, but even once that bacteria and virus are gone, your own body is attacking itself. So I don't know what the cause of it is, but it is not like, it's not the flu. The flu is not an autoimmune disease. So just make sure you're looking that up if this is what you want to do. There's so many of them out there, and we're seeing so many more people come down with this stuff. You're going to discuss what autoimmune is, discuss what it does to the body along with our immune system. So like I kind of said it real quick, like in one sentence, autoimmune is your own body attacking itself. So you're going to go into that a little bit more detail and depth and tell me what that is. Discuss the treatments for your disease. Does it ever get completely treated? Is it something where you just you have to control your symptoms? Or can you completely get rid of it? What do they know about it? Answer the question, why do scientists think we are now seeing more cases of autoimmune? That it is happening, so why do they think? And then you're going to make a pamphlet informing people about autoimmune and your disease. Use visuals, explanation, and summarize. All right, so it's just a little pamphlet that you could quickly hand to somebody just to tell them a little bit about your disease pretty quickly and easily. The COVID project is very similar. It's the whole communicating on the first one. Discuss the type of virus, its history. I'm not talking about just COVID-19. I mean, what is the history of COVID? Discuss the immune response to the virus, so what happens once it gets in our body. What is the role of antibodies? Do they last forever? What do we know about COVID and our antibodies and all of this? Treatments. What is the role of the vaccine? What does it do to our body? How does it protect us? Should people that have had COVID get the vaccine? These are some questions I've heard out in the just from everyday people. So see if you guys can answer those, and then make a pamphlet. Once again, it's like the autoimmune. You're going to make a pamphlet just kind of discussing and telling people about COVID and its symptoms, what it's about, and maybe how to treat it. All right, so those are your 4 options. If you're not sure on something, if you have a question for me, if you just need to talk through something with me, let me know and I will get back with you guys. All right, have a great rest of your day. Bye.